if your boss comes in and says, why do we need Tableau? He goes, isn't it just like Excel? And your answer is no, it is not just like Excel. The slide will actually show some of the big differences between it, but let me talk about a few of those. First of all, Excel is a spreadsheet. The focus is on the cell level. The data can readily be changed, and a lot of companies consider that to be a security issue. I mean, if you can go in and monkey with the budget, then that's a very serious issue. Tableau, on the other hand, is a database. And with databases, there are specific ways you have to go in and change things. And as with Tableau, usually the data has to be changed on the feed coming into Tableau. So there's a lot more control over it. There's a lot more data integrity with Tableau. Also, with Excel, you can have multiple data types in the same column. You can also have like texts, and you can have numbers, all those things in the same column. You can have formatting. You can have all sorts of things to make things look pretty for your end user. Well, with Tableau, it's the other way around. The data has to come in raw, and then you can go in and create all sorts of amazing sort of graphics based on the data, far more than you can do with Excel. So Excel is really an exceptional way to take the raw data and readily make it into a limited number of different tables or graphs while manipulating the raw data. In Tableau, it's the other way around. The raw data stays put. You don't touch the raw data. But when the data is brought in, then you can manipulate it. So the data is preserved, and then you can do all sorts of manipulations, pivoting the data, creating new variables, all sorts of things that you can do, which you can do to a certain extent in Excel, but you have just much, much greater capability in Tableau. So there's also a big issue with size. Tableau has basically unlimited capabilities. Since it works with tables, you can have 50 different tables that are all linked together and feeding into your visualization. With Excel, you're really kind of more or less limited to one spreadsheet. You can link to others as well, but it's not as easy to do. And you have an absolute row limit of a little over 1 million rows right now. There may be more in the future. But I'll say, when you get that much data in Excel, the performance plummets. You really cannot operate Excel with that much data in it, especially if you start putting pivot tables in there, or you start doing other sorts of really complex calculations. What takes seconds to do in Tableau can take minutes to do in Excel.